Speaking of food, move over kale is a new superfood in town, and it just so happens to be a New England specialty. As Stephanie Leyden tells us, the latest fresh seafood craze needs no hooks, no nets, no bait, just an adventurous palate.
A transplant from rural Pennsylvania, Becky Zieber had embraced the seafood scene along New Hampshire's coast when someone suggested she try this.
I was a little unsure, I'm not really sure how this is going to go.
But one taste of seaweed and she was sold.
It's so good.
She's now a regular at low tide, foraging for seaweed. She turns into smoothies, salads, and snacks.
This is thin enough that you could just eat it. I mean, I do.
Just eat it right through.
Huh?
May I?
Yeah. It's a little chewy. The stuff that's my favorite. It's a little chewy. That's my favorite, right?
Yeah. It's just kind of like another vegetable.
Yeah. It's sea veggies.
The ocean's answer to kale. Seaweed is swimming in nutrients and is the ultimate in sustainable food.
Don't yank hard, but if you just sort of pull a little bit.
Harvest with care and it grows back.
Yeah, it's attached. It's attached, so you do not want to yank. What you want to do is you take your scissors or even just, your fingernail or whatever, and you just want to, about that much, you give it a little haircut.
Gabby Bratt, a marine biologist at the University of New Hampshire and New Hampshire Sea Grant, leads seaweed foraging workshops. They've become increasingly popular
Sea lettuce grows great everywhere.
as a new generation discovers old traditions
This is Irish mops.
used since the time of the Pilgrims to make pudding.
Put it in milk, cinnamon, and sugar, and boil it.
And that's dessert? That's pudding?
And it's pudding. And you don't have to add gelatin because it has its own.
Sprinkled on popcorn, puffed into bite-sized appetizers, and simmered in soup.
And a seaweed stock.
Chef Evan Hennessy likes the versatility of seaweed and the fact it's available just down the street from Stages, his Dover, New Hampshire restaurant.
So if I come to this restaurant, I'm eating seaweed.
You're probably eating seaweed. Yes, you are.
Even if it's not your taste, seaweed is hard to avoid. It's used to create everything from toothpaste to furniture to biofuel.
I always say seaweed will save the world someday.
Tell the truth. How was the food at the restaurant? Tell the truth.
It was excellent.
Was it really?
It really was.
Did you have trepidation before you?
Well, I had already been at the beach eating raw seafood,
Oh,
so
yes.
I was primed, but he did have this warm, hot chocolate that had seaweed in it. You would never know it was so thick, so rich. I'm still thinking of it.
Can you eat all seaweed, or look at the look now on your face? I guess the answer is no, you can't.
I was with some experts, so I felt comfortable. It's like fish. You have to be careful. So you don't want to see there's sewage or power plant nearby. And actually, UNH has a guide for foraging seaweed, which we have on our website. If people want to check that out, it might be helpful.
But none of the seaweed itself is like poisonous, like a bad mushroom. It's just the environment in which
it's not analogous to mushrooms, although some seaweed does have high levels of iodine. So, you need to be careful of things like that.
I'm not about to go out and pick some. Is pick the right word? Is that the right verb?
Forage?
Forage, excuse me. But for those who want to go foraging, is there any law, any limit on how much seaweed you can forage?
I could not find one locally. There's none in Massachusetts, as long as it's for your own consumption. You're not selling it. Although, it like anything wild, you only want to take as much as you're going to use. And as the people I met on the beach said, a little seaweed, Jim, goes a long way.
In my house, it would. Let me tell you, Stephanie Leyden, thanks so much.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.